Shanti. Nature holds great secrets within. As we travel the globe, we discover evidence of nature's awe, beauty, and presence. From a humble seed, a mighty sequoia will stand taller than a 35-storied building, exemplifying nature's grandeur and magnificence. Such greatness is born out of a seed which weighs less than a gram. As we journey through life, we learn many things. We are taught how to become engineers, accountants, and doctors. We even study the intricate details of how the heart circulates blood. But not much importance is given to teach us how to tap into our inner resources and handle the emotions of our heart. And there comes a moment in every individual's life when we realize that academic brilliance and accolades are not enough to manage life. And then we ask ourselves the right question. Who am I? What is my purpose on this earth? How can I cope with challenges? How can I change my life and my world? It was to answer these very questions and to complete the puzzle of life that the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual Organization was founded. Like the sequoia tree, whose far-reaching presence stems from a tiny seed, the story of the Brahma Kumaris and its growth begins with a spiritual seed planted into the heart of one man, Dada Lekraj. He soon became known as Brahma Baba. And for him, that seed was experienced as a gift from the divine. A seed that he made a conscious effort to nourish and sustain. This led to the birth of an organization. The story of the Brahma Kumaris. Planting a seed of change.
Brahma Kumaris in United States started service 40 plus years, and it was like a seed. But today it has grown all over United States. There are many centers, and we find that people are benefiting a lot.
The Brahma Kumaris is a worldwide spiritual movement and the largest spiritual organization led by women. It is dedicated to personal transformation and committed to uplifting human consciousness globally. With spiritual teachings, meditation, and community service. The Brahma Kumaris was established in 1937 in pre-partitioned India. Today, more than 80 years later, it has grown with a presence in 110 countries, over 4,500 centers, and more than 1 million regular students.
The seed for service was planted in United States of America over 40 years ago. Myself and Sister Denise were in Canada, and during that time, the Brahma Kumaris were thinking about something that we called as a world service. So we wanted to bring this message of peace and spiritual knowledge to American people. We drove to San Francisco, California, around the same time as our regional director, Sister Mohini, arrived to New York from the Caribbean islands. 4 decades ago, what began as a humble initiation has now been able to bring peace and joy to thousands of individuals and families across America through our meditation and retreat centers.
Soon after, meditation and retreat centers started to sprout up throughout the United States.
The spiritual organization invites people from all walks of life to come and learn the art of Raj Yoga meditation free of cost. Everyone, regardless of religion, race, social or economic status, is welcome to study the spiritual knowledge and meditation.
Meditation is a very, very simple practice to connect the mind with the true self and to experience inner peace and inner harmony. And that helps to increase the power to discern and to make right choices.
Meditation is at the heart of the Brahma Kumaris teaching, which enables people to relax, reflect, contemplate, and realize their true inner power. It is an effective tool to overcome everyday stress, anxiety, depression, and fear. At the heart of the Brahma Kumaris' work is the desire to help people rediscover their innate potential. But over the years in the United States and around the world, the activities of the Brahma Kumaris spread even more, with new and strong branches in the form of international projects. The aim of these initiatives has been simple: to bring a shift in human consciousness for a better world.
There's a purpose to the Brahma Kumaris being at the United Nations. And the purpose is to reaffirm faith in the dignity and worth of the human being. So the way we do this is that we bring to the table, we integrate into the programs of the United Nations a spiritual trajectory of awareness, attitude, vision, action as a subtle dynamic to transformation.
Brahma Kumaris International Projects, Million Minutes of Peace, Global Cooperation for a Better World, Parliament of World Religions, Living Values Education, Images and Voices of Hope, Celebrating Human Greatness, Brahma Kumaris and the Youth, Spotlight Values, Om Cafe, 7 Billion Acts of Goodness, Peace in the Park Festivals,
Wherever the Brahma Kumaris centers exist, it plays a significant role in the community. Whether it's for natural disasters such as wildfires, which we had recently, hurricanes, floods, earthquakes, we are there to help. People need coping skills in dealing with these disasters, and we're available to help them with that. Wherever we can, we, the Brahma Kumaris, are there to serve.
Now that the tree has grown, it can provide not only an inspiration for our inner strength, but also a canopy to protect our inner peace and personal fulfillment.
The biggest change and benefit I've noticed from being part of the Brahma Kumaris is being able to step outside my thoughts and become the observer of them.
I like to come to the center because it's fun to play and I feel safe and happy when I'm there.
They provide an open place where anyone from any different background can come to meditate.
Meditation made my life easier.
It's like I have this key, this golden key that opens up a beautiful treasure box.
The true treasure is finding out who you really, really are.
What I love about here, they love me, and I love them.
Maybe it's time for every one of us to plant in our hearts this precious spiritual seed and share it with humanity so that we may all retrieve our lost inner paradise. The Brahma Kumaris centers all over the world are waiting to welcome you and offer you such a seed in which rests the power to transform your life.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hi there. How's the sound? Can we hear okay? How about back there? Can you hear? Over here? Right here? Okay, good, good, good. So, thank you, Ari, very much. Door number 2. Okay. All right, I'd like to acknowledge Ari. Thank you very much for that beautiful music. And please don't go far because we're going to call you up again later. Still too loud? Echoey? Reverb? Yeah. Can we try this mic? Hello? No, it just keeps shutting off. All right, so we'll have to do it. Oh, here it comes. Oh, that's... One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We got that right. So, whether you say good afternoon, or buenos tardes, or bonjour, or namaste, how do you think yogis greet each other? They have a special term. It's a greeting of peace. Most of you know it already. Some of you will be first. Om Shanti. It's a greeting of peace. Om, I am. Shanti, peace. I am peace. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Om Shanti. 2 times. Om Shanti. 3 times we'll do it. Om Shanti. Very, very good. All right, just a little bit of housekeeping. Number 1, you know this one, cell phones. Turn them off, silent, airplane mode, whatever you need to do. And then something else. Did everyone get one of these when they came in? All right. Pull it out. Show me. Wave at me. Wave. Hi there. Clapping with one hand. The sound's still reverbing there, isn't it? Hope we can do something about that. That's better. All right, so what you do with this is on one side of this. Oh, beautifully done. We have all the centers in South Florida. Miami, Delray Beach, Margate, and Hollywood. And then if you turn it around to the other side, there's a QR code on there. And right at this moment, if you scanned it into your phone, it'd bring you to a landing site. And on that would be today's event would be on there, and all the different courses and special events that are taking place in Florida at this time. They'll just scroll up, and that's what you can do on these. So keep a hold of that, because after you hear Shivani talk, you'll be very enthusiastic and say, what do I do next? This is what you do next. All right, next, I'd like to introduce Sister Veronica up to the stage, who's the coordinator of all the Raj Yoga centers in Florida. So, come on up.
Om Shanti for me too. I'm not up here to be seen, I'm up here to see. It is so beautiful to see this hall full of wonderful souls. You know, the tour that Sister Shivani has been on for this last couple of weeks, the title of it is, what we came up with was the overall title, It's Time, followed by 3 little dots. And in grammar, the 3 little dots usually mean an unfinished thought. And so that each one is supposed to answer that for themselves. It's time. What is it time for? Have some of you come with that thought that it's time to change, it's time to, apart from to meet Sister Shivani, you know, but do some of you have that thought? Do you expect there to be some kind of change afterwards? I hope so. I've seen how people are touched by Sister Shivani. And even though this seems to be, we will be welcoming her by Sister Mohini, but in fact this is her last stop in the United States. And so pleased that all of you have been able to come. And, you know, it's very clear that it was the Brahma Kumaris. Do you know that we have a presence in South Florida for the last 42 years? Yeah, in Florida for 42 years, and in South Florida for 40 years. That's how long we've been there. But we're very quiet about what it is that we do. And so, of course, a welcome to all of you. But Sister Shivani is here. On the one hand, I'm thinking the Brahma Kumaris brought Sister Shivani here. But actually, the truth is, in some ways, Sister Shivani brought the Brahma Kumaris. How many of you knew the Brahma Kumaris before? Certainly some of you. But Sister Shivani is, and I asked her the other day if she felt, you probably know we're a woman-led organization, if she felt that she was chosen, because she has a very profound effect on people. She changes people's lives. And I asked her if she felt chosen. And her response was, no, I feel used. And of course, in other words, that it is another higher energy. And so, although she appears in the form of Sister Shivani, believe me, it's another energy that is working through her. And so I just wanted to introduce you to the head of the Brahma Kumaris. She's the additional administrative head of the whole organization, and she happens to live here in New York. And she as well wanted to welcome all of you. So we'll just take a few minutes. And I'm so happy to introduce one of my mentors, Didi Mohini. So, and after that, Sister Shivani. Thank you.
Om Shanti. I am so happy to welcome you all here to attend a very beautiful session with Sister Shivani. I represent Brahma Kumaris, which was founded in 1937, and it has all over the world, in 110 countries, more than 10,000 branches. At every branch, at every service place, there are classes for meditation, including understanding of spiritual knowledge, helping to inculcate values and virtues in life, and become a good instrument to serve the humanity all over the world. Teachings are for everyone without any definitions for either from a religion or race or gender. It's for everyone. And the life changes completely. It is the time we are all thinking together here. It is the time where there is very deep inner seeking of peace and inner power. Whatever is happening in the world around us, stay very calm, stay very peaceful. Observe it, watch it, but also it's very important to gain inner strength to do that. And to get inner strength, we need to have connection with the Source, with the Creator, with the Supreme, one who has all the powers. Through my thoughts, I connect and understand my relationship with my Creator, one who is eternal, one who is bestower. And more I connect with one Supreme, there will be inner power, inner peace, not only inner strength, but a lot of stability, security. And I think that is most needed at this time. And this experience of being with Supreme helps us to come out of our habit of worrying and concerns. But we always remember that, no, I have to be with God, with Father, but also have awareness of my own being as eternal, immortal, a being of light, and also being of power. So my mind, my intellect, instead of connecting with circumstances, people, situations, I connect them with the Supreme. And I start taking love, peace, happiness, joy, understanding, all the powers. And that is what is the need of time. And we are fortunate to have Sister Shivani with us, and definitely her words will enlighten all of us. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti, indeed. So, if you've seen your little card there, or have noticed the whole month of September, Shivani's been traveling all over the United States, anywhere from Oklahoma to Atlanta to Trinidad, and now here, the last stop in Florida. And maybe it's a little bit auspicious that I was just looking today, it also happens to be the International Day of Peace. So maybe there will be a little extra subtlety working today. So on with Sister Shivani. For most of us, when we have a resume, we're trying to build it up. But looking at Shivani's, the difficulty was how to narrow it down so it doesn't take up so much time. The world first became familiar with Shivani in her series Awakening with the Brahma Kumaris, which aired over 2,000 episodes. In the midst of all this touring around, she also somehow finds the time to write. Several books, Happiness Unlimited, Being Love, and The Power of One Thought, which make the top 5 bestseller list. Maybe some of you are saying, that's nice, but who has time to read books? She takes care of that too. With her mobile app for emotional fitness, Think Right, over 3 million downloads received by users in more than 120 countries. It's not just for people who from India or for the New Age type people, but big business as well. She has addressed such corporate giants as Google, Microsoft, Cisco, Amazon, and Intel, and Sony Entertainment. But probably the biggest indicator of true influence in today's world, BK Shivani regularly interacts with over 12 million followers on social media. Videos on her YouTube channel have registered more than 920 million views. Why is that? It's because viewers have overcome mental stress, depression, addictions, unhappy relationships through a teaching of taking personal responsibility for your emotions. Lately, I was talking to Sister Veronica, and many people have been calling, saying, oh, Sister Shivani means so much to me. I'm coming, and some of you come from very far away just to be here this afternoon, all with one common thread. Shivani has changed my life. That's it. Let's do it. Let's welcome Sister Shivani to the stage. Yes. And please, let's go into silence now as she begins to introduce herself to us all to the language of the eyes.
It's through your wounds. The track is, take it back. It's ahead. Thank you. It's through your wounds that the light gets in. It's in the darkest room that the candle glows. It's at the bottom of the deepest well that the softest earth will break your fall. It's on the mountain that I learned the most. It's when I fell down that I knew my strength. It's not my mistakes tell you who I am. what I'll do with him or who I will become. And I will rise like a poor child given a chance, and I will rise like the sun up through the clouds, and I will rise every time that I sing. 'Cause when I fall, I'll fall gracefully, and when I fall, I am given wings. Though I am poisoned, though I'm dark and sad, though I am angry at pictures from my past, I am both loving, I am pure and light, I am shadow and mist, both the peace and the fight. It's through your tears that you'll see his face. It's through surrender that you'll ride the wave. And if the walls are built to block your path, just get up and climb another way. And I will rise like a poor child given a chance, and I will rise like the sun up through the clouds, and I will rise every time that I sing. 'Cause when I fall, I'll fall gracefully, and when I fall, I am given wings, and I will rise like a poor child given a chance, and I will rise like the sun up through the clouds, and I will rise every time that I sing. And when I fall, I'll fall gracefully, 'cause when I fall, I am given wings. And when I fall, I'll fall gracefully, 'cause when I fall, I am given
Let's all take a minute of silence together. Everyone can take their seats, those who are standing. Relax the body, 3 deep breaths. If you are holding on to any bag, it can go under the chair. Only remember to take it back with you. Relaxed body, relaxed mind. Now gently bring your attention to the center of the forehead. Avoid looking at the screen on top. Just here. And bring your attention here to the center of the forehead. This point is the energy center. The point where I, the energy, creator of every thought and feeling, emotion, intention, it's that energy center. So gently visualize a tiny spark of light, a little star here in the center of the forehead. We need to see it. A little star, a tiny point of light in the center of the forehead. And now we remind ourselves of who we are. I am a divine being. You can repeat this to yourself, gently creating a thought, emerging our original personality of purity. I am a divine being. Feel the energy of this word. A pure soul, flawless, perfect, complete, contented. I am a divine being. I plan how I want my life to be. Most of it goes my way. But sometimes things happen which I had not expected, not planned for. And when something doesn't happen my way, let me ask myself, how do I feel? How do I think? What is the emotion I experience when a scene of my life is not my way? Rewind and check the last few months. Was there anything that was not my way? Just not as per what I wanted it to be. Not as per my expectations. Did I have a choice how to feel? Look at that same scene right now. and check once again. The situation was not my way. Do I have a choice how to feel about that which is not my way? Do I have a choice how to feel about that which is not my way? And right now, this moment, as a detached observer, I can still change my thoughts and feelings about that scene. The audio may not be my way, but my thoughts are my choice. See the difference between the situation outside and the feeling within. The situation outside, not my way. The feeling within, my choice. I am the master of my life. I am the master of my mind. I am the creator of my destiny. Let this line get recorded in the subconscious deep forever. I am the master of my life. I am the creator of my destiny. What is happening to me is not life. How I feel about what's happening to me is my life. I create my life. Allow yourself to record this there. What is happening to me is not my life. How I feel about what's happening to me is my life. I am the master. I am the creator. Create my life. Create my destiny. Om Shanti. Did everyone allow that to get recorded inside? Yes? Everyone? Did you allow it to get it recorded inside? Let's say it together so that in case anyone has missed it, we record it again. What is happening to me? Say it nicely, because what you will speak will get recorded here. And the day it can happen tomorrow morning, situation not your way. And that recording will pop up there. And that recording will remind you, life is not what is happening to me. Life is how I'm going to feel about what's happening to me. Can I make a small request? Don't look at the screen. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Not healthy for the mind, for the brain, for the eyes, for the consciousness. We are used to looking at TV screens, and they just hold us like this. But if you're going to look at the screen here, you won't do the inner work for which we have come here. So let's say it together. Life is not what is happening to me. Life is how I feel about what is happening to me. Do you agree? Everyone? So, mic not working well is what's happening to me. But when it is not working my way, if I don't check what I'm creating, I will just create a thought which is only how. So, this mic was deliberately made to work like that today, so that we could practically implement what we are talking about. After we figure out how to do it, this will settle. This is our situation. It can be the mic. It can be something in my body, not my way. It can be something about people around me, not my way. It could be something at work, not my way. It could be something happening in the world, not my way. Life is not what is happening to me. Do this. Let it get coded here. Life is not what's happening to me. What's happening to us is an energy. I do not experience the energy which comes to me. I experience the energy I create in response to what is coming to me. Right? So, let's say, for example, this is the situation. The mic is outside, and it will remain outside for the rest of my life. But how I'm going to think about it right now, where is it going to get recorded? Put the finger there. Where is it going to get recorded? Here, not here, here, and not here, here. So, mic is outside, not my way. This mic doesn't get recorded here. What is not working fine doesn't get recorded here. But when I create a thought, why is this not working fine? That thought gets recorded here. Now the mic is fine. Better? But when it was not working fine, if I would have recorded and we would have recorded, why is the mic not working fine? They tested everything, but they didn't test the mic. What kind of a program is this? They prepared for months and the mic is not working fine. And here we are sitting and we can't hear properly. How can it be like this? 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 thoughts. Yes or no? And after some time, the mic is fine. But can I delete the recording that I did in those 2 minutes? Can I delete that recording that we can create in 2 minutes? Yes or no? No. That becomes my permanent recording. So is it possible that the mic is not fine and we create a nice thought about it? Yes or no? Is it possible that the mic is not working fine and we still create a nice thought about it? But why should we create a nice thought about something which is not right? Why should I create a right thought about something which is not right in my life? Why should I create? It's not right, it's not right. I should create a thought, the mic is wrong, it's faulty, it's not working. Why should I create a right thought about the mic? Hanji, why should I create a right thought about the mic? Because mic is not my life. But what I will think about the mic will get recorded here. Now, once it gets recorded here, this will be my emotion. It can be an emotion of irritation. It can be an emotion of anger. And we have a lot of other emotions which we create in response to situations which are not my way. This is just a mic. Tomorrow it could be your spouse not talking properly like this. Sunday morning tomorrow. Sunday morning tomorrow. Still, it's just a situation outside. Anything outside of this is outside. Monday morning I wake up, my foot is paining. It's a situation outside. outside of me. I am here. Let's put our hand like this. Everybody, put your hand like this. Tomorrow morning you wake up and suddenly you find this whole arm is numb. Not moving. Numb, no sensation. We call the doctor. We get it checked. That is the doing. Like when this mic is not functioning properly, the doing has been taken care of. But while they are taking care of the doing, what is the thought that I have to create? Everyone hold your hand like that. Everything we are going to do for the next 2 hours, because only then it will get recorded here. This is hurting. My body, not my way. Let's say it. My body, not my way. This is I, this is my body. This is I, this is my body. Now when my hand starts hurting, paining, will it start paining here? Will it start paining here? Sure? Will it start hurting here? Everyone, will it start hurting here? Where will it hurt till? Here, 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 here. It can reach here also. But it will not hurt here. When will it start hurting here? When will it start hurting here? When I create? So what kind of a thought will I have to create for it to hurt here? Negative. Example of negative. Because right now we are calling it negative, tomorrow we will call it normal. It is our normal thoughts which are hurting. So what thought would I have to create for it to start hurting here? Anybody? Hanji? Why did this happen to me? 1. Second. Hanji? That is the right thought. Which thought are we going to create so that it starts hurting? We need to have a list of our thoughts which create the hurt. Hanji, very good. Whether this will get cured or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. My thoughts, thoughts of people around me. Everyone is doing the doing perfect, calling the doctor, taking the medicine. The doing is perfect, but nobody is taking care of the being. The being is only responding to the doing without choosing the response. So which means, if the body is hurting, I don't create pain. But if I create pain, will that make a difference here? If this pains, this does not pain. But if I create pain here, does it do anything here? Think. If this hurts, this is fine. This cannot cause pain here. But if I start creating pain here with the way I think, whether it's worry, whether it's fear, whether it's anxiety, does that do anything to the pain here? How many feel it will do something to the pain here? What will it do? It will get better? Why did it get worse? Fix this equation here. Situation does not create the hurt. But when I create the hurt, it starts complicating the situation. Can we say that now? Situation does not create the hurt. When I create the hurt, and how do we create hurt? Thoughts, thought. When I create the hurt, it complicates the situation. Say it. Tomorrow this recording is going to pop up on the screen and say, no, think, change, don't think like this. Now instead of my hand, it's a family member. not behaving right, going through their own emotional trauma, saying things which I had never imagined they would say or do. Situation. Situation. Anything out of here is a situation. Now apply the same equation. Instead of my body, it is a family member. When they do what they do, does it create pain here? Remember, everything out of this is outside. This is I, everything else is outside. When they do what they do, where are they creating? Where is the pain getting created when they do what they do? Where outside? Visualize them standing here. For you, though, they're sitting next to you, so you can even see them there, sitting next to you. So just look at them. Everyone look at your family member if they're sitting next to you. Now, 30 seconds, pause. When they do what they do, which is not the perfect according to my definition of right, when they do what they do, does it create the pain here? Look at them and put a finger here. We have to do all this today. Put the finger here. When they do what they do, does it pain here? When they do what they do, does it pain there? It's very easy. Think. When this was hurting, it was hurting. But it was not creating the pain here. When they are behaving in a certain manner, which is not perfect, is it creating a pain here for me? Sure? Always? Not sure. Look at them again. Laugh like this tomorrow also when they do what they do. And then our vocabulary will change. Look at it. It's outside here. Yes, their behavior is not my way. Their behavior is what I had never imagined they would say what they were saying. They have changed so much in the last few years. They can be aggressive, they can be rude, they can even cheat, they can even betray. Anything can happen in my life. But it is still a situation outside of me. But because I was not exercising this power, I created hurt and I said, they hurt me. How many of us have used this line saying, they hurt me? How many names are there on the list? They hurt me, they humiliated me, they insulted me, they disrespected me. Long list. And when I was creating this thought, I started feeling the pain here. But because I was creating that thought in response to the behavior, I did not separate that and say, I created the pain. I said, they hurt me. Now, does it make a difference? I created the hurt or they hurt me? Does it make any difference? It's the same thing. No, I'm in pain. Does it make a difference? I created the hurt or they hurt me? Does it make a difference? What difference does it make? I'm still in pain. Look at them again. No, really look at them again. Seriously, let's do this. Look at the difference between the line, I created the hurt, and they hurt me. What is the difference between these two lines? What is the difference between these two lines? When I say they hurt me, my mind is being controlled by them. When I say I created the hurt, my mind is being controlled by I. When I say they created the hurt, who's going to heal me? They. And so we look at them. I am in pain. They'll say, so? You are the one who's throwing all these tantrums. Say, it's not me, it's about how you behaved. He said, I was absolutely fine. I don't think I did anything wrong. More pain. Now they don't even feel they've done anything wrong. Simple things get complicated. Don't look at the screen. I know it's not very easy, but create a thought and it will happen. This is giving us the signal that we are addicted to screens. And what happens, you will sit straight and then gently your neck will go like this. And then you will bring it down and within a few minutes it will just go like that. Couple of times do it and become a master of your mind. Become a master of your mind. The mind should do only what I ask it to do. My eyes should see only what I ask them to see. If I don't want it to go up, it should not go up. But I haven't been instructing it for long, and so it's not listening to me. But when I now start instructing it, once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, that mind will be my control. So when you see yourself, okay, I've started looking at the screen again, no problem. It's just a habit. But who created the habit? I. Who will change the habit? I. So when I say they hurt me, I hold them responsible for the pain and I expect them to heal me. But when I understand I created the hurt in response to what they did, the control comes to me. Now who is going to heal me? I myself. Which is more comfortable? When I'm going to wait for them to heal me, I could wait for... Why would I have to probably wait forever? Because the other person does not believe that they did anything wrong. Second option, they may want to change, but they are not being able to change. Like our habit, this. We might want to change, but we are not being able to do it immediately. Third option, they create the change. So we always have 3 options. 1, they don't want to change. Second, they want to, but don't have the power to change right now. Third, they can create the change. But not everyone always will change the way I want them to be. But there is one person who can change always the way I want them to be. Put the finger there. Not there. Here. Here. And if one out of the two uses this power, the relationships will always be in harmony. So, bring all the names on the screen of your mind. The wound can be old. Some wounds are of childhood. They did this to me. They did this to me. They rejected me. They ignored me. Just a thought creates the pain. Just a thought creates the pain. And then when I hold on to the thought for a period of time, now it's not just pain, it becomes a wound. If I just create a thought about this mic, it's not working. It's just a thought. If I repeat that thought a couple of times, I create an emotion with that of irritation. But if the program is over, I'm back home, I fly back to country, India, 2 days later. But even after returning there, I say, but why was the mic not working? No, it can happen. I know it all sounds funny right now. I can. And then next week I'm at another program and I look at the mic there. And I then remember this mic and say, but why was the mic not working that day? And so when I invest that energy into that thought repeatedly, and that thought is not a high vibrational thought, it is a lower energy thought, I am reaffirming that thought and that emotion. And very soon, I will start fearing mics on every stage. Very soon, I will start creating a thought when I walk up on the stage, what if this mic is also not working? So one experience in life, in my situation, if I don't create the right thought about it, I will not only just create the irritation or the anger when that situation is not my way, I will start making it my repeated way of thinking. I will start imagining it even when everything is fine. And that is when we start creating fear and anxiety even though everything is fine in life. And when it starts becoming a repeated emotion, then it's not just a thought or an emotion, it starts becoming a habit. And when I create a habit of that quality thinking, then now I don't even need a mic. I can create a pain even without the situation. I can create the pain even without the situation. And when I keep creating that pain like this, and I don't take out the time to change the thought and heal myself, now it's no more just a pain, it will be a wound. But I still don't change myself because I don't believe I am creating the wound. I say it is the mic that was not working. So I blame the situation for that pain, for that wound. And now I've created the wound in response to one situation. I'm not healing that wound because I believe I have not created the wound. And I just leave it to time. And I said, it's okay. Eventually, I will forget about the mic. I don't heal it. I leave it to time. And somewhere the world taught us time is a great healer. How many of you believe time is a great healer? Leave it to time. Time will heal the wound. Suppose I hurt myself here this morning and I leave it to time. Time will heal that wound. Time will heal that wound provided I don't use that hand anymore till it heals. Yes, it will. If I just leave it like this for a few days, that wound will get healed. But can I live my life without using the hand? No. So with that wound, I will touch everywhere. And because it is wounded and I touch everywhere with that hand, it pains here, here, here. And you know when it pains here, and I do this and it pains, I say this glass is also not fine. Because when I'm picking up the glass, it's hurting. When I'm holding this flower vase, it's hurting. And very soon, it's hurting wherever I touch. And I started saying, life is complicated. Relationships are complicated. Work is difficult. Everywhere it's hurting. Everywhere it's hurting. But I didn't realize it was not outside. I had left that wound for time to heal. I can live without using my hand for a few hours, for a few days. But can I live without using my mind? No. So if I have a wound here, I cannot leave it to time because again another situation and another situation and another situation. So if someone has not been right to me and I created hurt and I said they were the cause of my pain and I didn't heal it, I will live my life with that wound there. Even though it's not on my top layer of the mind, I'm busy working, I'm busy managing everything else, that wound is still there. It's like some of those apps on our phone. They're not being used on a daily basis. But go and check your battery tracker, that app will be right on top, consuming maximum battery. And you'll say like, but I don't even use this app. But it's installed there. And it is using energy. And we thought I spoke on the phone only 10 minutes. How is that the battery went from 80 to 40? It was that app there. Similarly, it's this wound there in the subconscious. It may have happened 20 years back. I didn't heal it. But what is it doing to the soul power? And then comes a new situation, and I don't have that strength to face that situation. And I create pain again. And then I don't heal that wound. And then I live with a second application installed there. I leave it to time, or I leave it to the other person to change, and then I will be fine. And then comes another situation, and then situation after situation. And I've started living my life with that pain as my emotion. How many of us want happiness? Raise your hands. How many want happiness? Sister, what do you want to see the hands? Everybody raise your hand. How many want happiness? Just take a second and ask yourself, what did I just raise my hand for? What did I just raise my hand for? I want happiness. Everything in life is perfect. Healthy body sitting here. Everything is perfect. And still I'm saying, I want happiness. Why? Why? Because I've created these wounds and I have not healed them. And now they have become my energy of living. And so I'm not feeling that happiness which is my actual nature. Which means I'm not feeling perfectly emotionally healthy because I've created these little wounds there. And that is why we raised our hand. I want happiness. And where are we going to get it from? Where are we going to get it from? Healing all those wounds. One, to heal past wounds. And second, from today, no creating the hurt. We created the hurt only because we did not live with the awareness that I am the creator of the thought. We just created the thought in response to the situation. And so we thought, imperfect thought, imperfect situation, how can I create a perfect thought? Bring that hand there again. 3 options. Hand is hurting. 3 options. Don't think about it. No thought at all. Possible? No thought at all. It's paining. I'm touching here. It's paining. I'm doing this. It's paining. Possible? No thought at all? Not possible. So delete that option. Second option. Creating a thought of what is happening. It's paining. So I create a thought. It's paining because it's paining. So obviously I will create a thought. It's paining. But when I create a thought here, it's paining, what did it start doing to this pain? It's paining is a reality. When I created fear here, worry here, or I just simply created a thought of the reality, it's paining, is that a high vibration thought? It's paining, it's paining, it's paining. My hand is stiff. I will say my hand is stiff. I'm not able to lift my hand. I will say I'm not able to lift my hand because it's the truth. But when I create this thought, I'm not able to lift my hand. What is the instruction going to the hand? What is the instruction going to the hand? I'm not able to lift my hand. Will it get better with that instruction? Everybody, will it get better with that instruction? Will it remain where it is? Because I don't create one thought. I create one thought every few minutes. I'm not able to lift my hand. What do I do? I'm not able to lift my hand. What should I do now? I'm not able. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will it do something to the hand? 3 options. Remains where it is, gets better, or starts hurting more. What's the reality going to be? And when it starts hurting more, I change my thought. It's hurting more now. So today, just separate the doing and the being. It's not working. We are taking care of it. We will do everything that is needed to treat this. The doctor will treat this, we will heal this. The doctor will treat this, we will heal this. So if I keep saying it's not moving, it's stiff, it's hurting, it's spinning, it's only going to increase. So what should I say for it to get better? What should I say for it to get better? Doctor will take care. Doctor will take care. What should I do? What's my role in this? The law. Remember the spiritual law. Situations do not create our thoughts. Our thoughts influence the situation. Doctors giving the medicine to treat this, but I'm saying it's hurting, it's hurting, it's hurting. Can I change my thought? Can I change my thought? So what can we say? My hand is? It's not moving. What should be my thought? It's not moving. What should be my thought? It's not moving. What should be my thought? My thought of healing this should be, what should be my thought? It's perfect. Not it will get better. It is perfect. Use the power of the mind to heal the situation. Don't allow the situation to be responsible for me creating the pain in the mind. Use the power of the mind to heal the situation. Chalo, let's do it again together. See this. This becomes way of living. This becomes way of thinking. We don't consciously do it. It becomes our natural way of thinking. It's not fine as a reality, and I have the knowledge that what I think will happen. So what will be the first thought? My hand is, everyone together. My hand is perfect. Can we say this tomorrow if something happens here? Can you just immediately create that as your first? You will see result immediately. Use the power of the mind. And most important, when you create a thought, my hand is perfect, your happiness remains intact. Your happiness remains intact. Situation is not perfect. Situation is not taking the happiness away. I am a happy soul, it's my nature. But when I create thoughts of what's happening, which are not my way, it's then that my happiness goes tip, 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 tip. Now my hand is not my way, then my feet is not my way, then my spouse is not my way, then my children are not my way, then my weather is not my way, then my traffic is not my way, and then my internet is not my way. Nothing is my way, so how can my mind be my way? That's life. The truth is, even if nothing is my way. Even if nothing is my way, I only need to keep this my way. Happiness remains intact. And when this is my way, everything else will start changing. Because the law is thoughts create my world. We change the law to the world creates my thoughts. We are saying, if it's not fine, how can I say it's fine? Say it's fine, because when you say it's fine, then that will become fine. So now what should we say for the spouse or the person sitting on the next chair? Say to them, you are perfect. Yeah. Now, we are going to say this, you are perfect, not in our words, but in our thoughts, when tomorrow they are not behaving my perfect way. I have two options. Keep both your hands here. Let's see how it works. Keep them on the left hand side. Keep them on the left hand side and yourself on the right hand side. They wake up with a disturbed mind tomorrow. Troubled, anxious, agitated. Who is in pain? Who is in pain? Left hand or right hand? Left hand. Very clear. Who is the victim? Left hand or right hand? Very clear. But when that left hand starts behaving in that way, and I don't take care and take charge of my mind, I start creating a series of thoughts. Now, just become the master of your mind and create the right thoughts now. Keep your hands there. The left hand has woken up in the morning, agitated, anxious, troubled, worried, fearful. Tantrums early in the morning. It's possible. Who is troubled? They are troubled. I am fine. But what I am going to do now will decide how I am going to remain. For this second, they are troubled, I am fine. Yes or no? Everybody? They are troubled, I am fine. Now, if I start creating a thought, how can they do this to me? Work so hard Monday to Saturday, one Sunday I get to rest, and this is what they give me first thing in the morning on Sunday morning. One thought after the other and another and another. And I thought it was normal to create this thought. Now, hold it there. Once I start creating these thoughts, now who is the victim? So left hand is still a victim. Now we have one more victim. They were not in my control, but what I created was my choice. But when I did not exercise my choice, I just reacted to what they were doing. And very soon, I am in pain. I was not in pain 5 minutes before this. Yes or not? So who created the pain? The way I thought about them. Continue holding it there. Now, most important, what thoughts can I create so that I don't create pain? What thought can I create so that I don't experience pain? I don't deplete my happiness Sunday morning first thing. Because if I deplete my happiness first thing on Sunday morning, by the end of the day, I'm going to say to them, you ruined my Sunday. Change the line. They ruined whose Sunday? Let's say it, we have to record it. They ruined whose Sunday? Very good. They ruined their Sunday. Who ruined my Sunday? Congratulations. Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day. This is independence. This is emotional independence. This is the first step. Even if you create hurt tomorrow, no problem. Even if you get angry, no problem. But the first step is say, I created it. This is mastery. I created it. I. And when I know I created it, I know I have a choice to change. So they were in pain. When I started creating thoughts about them, saying they are doing wrong to me. Now again look at it. Whom are they being wrong to? We say they are doing wrong to me. We are making it like this. Actually, who are they being wrong to? Please say it. It needs to get recorded. Who are they being wrong to? They are being wrong to themselves. Now, as a detached observer, think. Who is the one who needs healing right now? They. Did we think about it that day that they need healing? No. Why did we not think about it that they need healing? Because we said they are the cause of my pain. And when I said they are the cause of my pain, my mind recorded they are wrong, I am the victim. And so when I recorded I am the victim, one, I didn't heal myself. Second, I sent them this energy, you are the cause of my pain. And when I send them this vibration, you are the cause of my pain, what's going to happen to their pain? Let's put it here and see what happens. Keep it here. We both are, let's say, hypothetically at 50. Sunday morning, they wake up, they're here. For whatever reason. When I start creating those thoughts and I say they are the cause of my pain, I also start dipping in my energy. When I dip in my energy and I'm blaming them for my pain, where does my vibration of pain go to? It goes to them. They are already unwell emotionally. What will happen to them? Move the hand, which direction will it go? Here. When they go here and they behave that way again, I will go here. So both of us Sunday morning are going. And then in the night I say, you ruined my Sunday. Again. Both are 50 on Saturday evening here. Sunday morning they are 30. Can I do something so that I remain here? What thought should I create? What thought should I create so that I don't go here? First thing, you have to protect yourself. Don't blame. First step, don't blame. Because we know the situation is here, my mind is here, I have a choice what to think. Second, instead of saying, they are hurting me, say they are in pain. Which is the truth, right? Which is the truth? They are in pain. When I say they are in pain, I am not consuming it here. And now when I say they are in pain, what would my next thought be? If someone around you is in pain, family member, what is the next thought? Very good. What can I do to heal them? So what should I do? What energy can heal them right now? Hanji? Very good. So let's create nice, beautiful, high vibrational thoughts which will pull them from that 30 to 50 again and probably even higher. Do you see people around you are going through their own pain? Can you see people around you going through their own pain? Yes. Even if someone has ego, they are in pain. If someone is very dominating in nature, they are in pain. If someone is manipulative, they are in pain. If someone is jealous of you, they are in pain. If someone is aggressive, shouting, screaming, they are in pain. There's a sister who came to our center. As a child, she was abused when she was 5 years old. As a 5-year-old child, she blamed her parents for it. She said they left me at their place, they had gone out that evening. A 5-year-old child, the soul records here, my parents are responsible for what happened to me. That soul records, I don't trust people. In fact, I hate people. 30 years she lived with that recording. Alone, no relationships, no people, no parents. So I don't want to live with them. Bitter about life. Bitter about life. Unhappy. And she accepted her destiny and said, this is how my life is going to be. And then one day she was sitting in the meditation room and she comes out and she said, that person abused me and not me, my body, 30 years back. She was very clear now because wisdom activated, it gives you clarity of thinking. She said, that person abused my body once 30 years back. And I abused myself for 30 years. And she said, today I release him from here. And that day she went back, she met her parents, she spoke to them. It was as if the baggage, as if something had really just, and all that only with one thought. With only one thought. Had she not cleaned that thought that day, had she not released that wound that day, had she not healed her relationship with her parents that day, and she would have lived with that wound then would have come the moment when the soul would have left the costume. So if I hold the wound for all the time that is in this body, and then that moment comes when I, the soul, leave the body, will the parents go with me? No. Will that person who did what he did goes with me? No. Will that body go with me which was abused? No. What goes with me? That pain, that trauma that I created, that wound that I created, the betrayal feeling that I created, the hatred that I created, the mistrust that I created for people, that goes with me. Now what happens? It goes with me. I enter the womb of the mother, baby born. Child growing up, everything is perfect in the life of that child. Parents perfect, surrounding perfect, everything perfect. But the child doesn't trust anybody. The child doesn't trust anybody. Child fears their own parents. Parents are not able to understand. Why is my child behaving like this? Because we are looking at them like a child. They are not a child. The body is of the child. And the soul? The soul? That same one. So again repeat. When I, the soul, leave this costume, let's repeat. Are we all going to leave? Let's be first clear about that. Are we all going to leave? How many know that we're going to leave? And now in the present era, do we know when we are going to leave? No. Earlier, when we were growing up, we used to see that when someone would reach, 85, 90, body started giving signs, people used to say, chalo, now forgive everyone, release everything, it's time to go. Preparing ourselves, that settle your karmic account, release your baggage, forgive people, it's time to go. You have to leave clean and clear. Now we are living in an era, we don't know when that minute will come. Agreed? It can happen tonight. It can happen tonight. And if I don't clean and clear and release and forgive, then I, the soul, will carry those wounds with me. Situation will remain in this life. Emotion and wound will go with me next. And when I, the soul, enter the womb of the mother, and I'm already holding this thing that my body was treated like this, I, the soul, might not even give the best energy to my new body which is getting created in the womb. And now, during those few months when I, the soul, am in the womb, if that mother, my new mother, is going through some of her own emotional trauma, then I, the soul in the womb, is going to absorb even that. And then I'm born into a perfect family, perfect situations. Everything is perfect around me. Only one thing is not perfect. And what is that? And so many of us today, are not able to understand why I am like this, why am I responding like this, why am I feeling this emotion. And many of us go through past life regression just to figure out why I am like this. Do we need to go through a past life regression to figure out the answer? Do we need to go through a past life regression to figure out the answer? Yes or no? Always to remember, law of nature says, forget the past. And if law of nature has said that when you change your costume, you should forget the past, let's not open those files. But only the understanding is enough that what I'm experiencing, what I've carried forward with me, is my creation. I don't remember the situation when I created that emotion, but I know that I created that emotion. I will have to heal it now. Second most important thing. This soul, this same sister that we are talking about, when she takes a new costume, new life, new parents, new everything, those parents of the previous costume, whom she held responsible for their pain, they will come into her life into a new relationship. Let's say, for example, the person who was her parent, that soul can now be her spouse, can be anybody. And when these two souls will come together in that relationship, no one remembers the past. No one remembers the past. But that past, the two souls created a karmic account. And what was the karmic account? I don't trust you, you betrayed me. Recorded here. I don't trust you, you betrayed me, you are the cause of all the pain in my life. Recorded here. Now, these two come together, they can be friends, they can be spouse, anything. Everything is perfect right now in their life. But their past karmic account recording is here. And so this soul will start feeling and creating those emotions even though this person is not doing anything wrong right now. And this person will not be able to understand why is this person doing this way. So every time to remember that when we are in interaction in our relationships, it is not necessarily the first time we are meeting. We have met before. I'm not a body. I'm not a relationship. I am a soul on a journey. Put your finger here again. Just visualize, I am this soul on a journey. I'm in this costume only since the last 30, 40, 50 years. I am energy. I don't die. When I leave this costume, where will the energy go? Take it out. When I leave this costume, this is death. I, the soul, leave this costume. Death. But who dies? Body. Buried, burnt, finished. Energy doesn't die. So where will this energy go? Energy will enter the womb of a mother. New life. Now, before this, where was I? Before this, where was I? Before this, where was I? Another costume. So to remember your own journey and to remember the journey of everyone around you. You know how we are looking at people nowadays? My spouse should be like this. My child should be like this. My friend should be like this. They are not spouse, friend, child. They are a soul on a journey playing the role of a spouse, friend, child. And that soul could have gone through different emotions which they have carried from their past lives. One. And second, they and me could have met earlier. There is a couple who came to the center. One of the really tough situations of life. Their 10-year-old boy was kidnapped. The child is no more. And they could see the video of the CCTV footage as to how he went through what he went over there. Those people were caught by the law of the country. But now starts the court trial. So one is the pain of having lost the child, and now they're having to go and see that person every time standing there in court who did it. So when they came to the center, the mother says, she said, I can't go to that court every time. I can't stand that person over there. But because she was studying the Gyan for the last few months, she said, so, is this my karmic account with this soul? Why did this person do this to me? So we normally don't go into all this because it's very traumatic. I said, forget about it. Why are we talking? Let's talk about what we need to do now. She said, no, I need to know. Because she already knew the answer. She said, is this my past karmic account with this soul? Why would otherwise he do this to us? Okay, she already knows the answer. She said, what to do now? I said, what do you want to do? She said, I don't want to see this person ever again. I said, it's not about just seeing in this costume. Do you want that you should never come in any karmic account with him again? She said, I don't want to ever come into any karmic account with him. So what will we have to do if we don't want to ever come into a karmic account with that soul again? We will have to finish that karmic energy which is getting created right now. So to remember, the law of the country will take its action. In certain situations, law of country is not involved. Law of karma will take its action with the person for what they have done. I need to take care of what karma I am creating here. So when she was able to look at it through that understanding the spiritual principles of karma, she said, I don't want to come into ever any interaction with this soul again. What to do? I said, you'll have to finish the karmic account. But at that moment, was she finishing the karmic account? When we create hatred, are we finishing the karmic account? What are we doing to the karmic account? So to remember, any negative emotion will make the karmic account. Again, either soul will leave the costume. Again, that soul will leave the costume. But we created such a complicated karmic account, we will meet again, and next time it gets tougher. So when we say, I cannot forgive people, to remember, we are not actually forgiving people. Who are we forgiving? Again, put them on your left hand. Put yourself on right hand. If they do something which is not right, that is their karma. And their karma will bring them their consequence. Even if the whole world says we forgive them, law of karma is still into play. Law of karma doesn't leave anything. Law of country can leave you, but law of karma will not leave you. But when we say, I forgive you, who am I actually forgiving? So whenever we say, I cannot forgive them, let's change the line. It's not I have to forgive them. By saying, I forgive you, who am I releasing the hurt from? I'm here, not from here. It's from here. I am releasing my baggage. I am releasing my pain. But we repeatedly affirm, I cannot forgive them. I cannot forget what they did. I cannot forgive them. I cannot forget what they did. And that becomes my loop. I, the soul, change the costume. They don't go with me. What they did didn't go with me. Nothing went with me. My recording went with me. And that recording becomes my wound in my fresh destiny that I'm going there with. So, irrespective of what is happening outside, my priority first is to take care. Where? Put the finger. Where? Here. Because this is where my karma is getting created. Karma is not in what we speak or what we behave. Karma is first in my every thought. Karma is in my intention. Karma is in my feeling. And my karma remains as my eternal recording. It doesn't just go into the next lifetime. It just remains as my eternal recording till I pause and change that recording. So many recordings we have right now are not recorded in this costume. Carry forward. Carry forward. But whether it was created in this costume or whether it's a carry forward from a past life, I can change it now, and I don't need to go and find out what happened in the past life. I just know the answer, something happened. I know something happened. But I don't need to find out what happened because the power is still in the now. Hold a ball. Just hold a ball in your hand. This is our karma. Everyone sitting on this side also. Hold a ball. When I throw this ball, this will be my intention, my thought, my feeling, my word, my behavior. Hold this ball now and throw it on the wall here, which means just throw it straight. When you throw it, it's totally in your control. Direction, speed, angle, my karma is completely my choice here. Once I've released that energy, it's gone out into the world. Whether it's a thought I've given to my body, then it's gone to my body. Whether it's a thought I've given to the person, then it's gone to this person. Whether it's a thought I've given to people, it's gone to people. It's my ball which has gone out. It's my karma ball which has gone out, and every karma will have a consequence. Now visualize the ball returning to you. When I throw the ball, it is karma. When the ball returns, it is destiny. Let's say it together. When I throw the ball, it's karma. When it returns, it is destiny. How do I throw? Thoughts, intentions, emotions, words, behavior. How does it return? Situations, people, relationships, health of the body, work, any situation coming to me. Put your hand. Anything coming to me. Destiny. Created by? Anything coming to me. Destiny. Created by? Whose karma? Yeah. So anything coming to me. Created by? Say it. Anything coming to me. Created by? Now. When did I create it? I don't remember. Past. When did I create it? I don't remember. But it's coming to me. But when this comes to me, the thought that I create now, do it. My first thought is my karma. Mic not working, past karma. Thought about it, present karma. Everything happening to me, return of past karma. First thought, present karma. Which is more powerful, this or this? Which is more powerful, this or this? This could be situation, people, wealth, health, weather, everything. Now, past coming to me, present getting created, future getting decided. Again, past returning. Why is this happening to me? Someone said, our first thought will be, why is this happening to me? Any situation, that's our first thought. Why is this happening to me? Put an answer to that thought and let's move ahead. Why is this happening to me? It's like saying, why is this ball coming to me? Answer, why is this ball coming to me? Why is this ball coming to me? Because, hold it again. Hold it again. Throw it. The ball will not return immediately. Some balls will come the same second, some after a few minutes, some after a few hours, some after days, some after years. Some, when you throw them, you are in this costume. When you throw them, you are in this dress. Hold your dress. When you throw this ball, you are in this dress. It hits the wall, it returns next morning, dress is changed. It returns next morning, dress is changed. You throw a ball, it returns after a few years, dress is changed. Dress is changed. But the dress had not thrown the ball. Who had created the karma? I. So the ball is going to return to me, even if I've changed the costume. So some balls I have thrown in the previous costume, but they are coming to me now. And that does not mean only problems. All the beautiful things that are happening in life, we've already created those karmas and come. Baby born, family, health, everything, past karma. Past karma. So, when I throw the ball, and now the ball returns to me, so when the ball returns to me, when I say, why is this happening to me? What's going to be the answer? Just simply say, I've thrown it earlier. So a line is, this is my past karmic account. Okay, again, this is mine. Now place your karmic account there. Everyone's will be different. Place your karmic account there. What is happening in your life that you want to change today? Most things are beautiful. Most things are beautiful. Some things I'm not comfortable with. Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And sometimes we find the same pattern repeating. Why? Same rejection, same failure of relationship, same failure in job, repeated patterns. Said, why does this happen to me again and again? Because I'm not changing the new ball. I'm just checking at the quality of the ball returning and throwing the same ball again. If I don't like the quality of the ball coming to me, should I throw the same ball again? No. So what should I throw again now? So that spouse sitting on the next chair, when they did not behave right, it was a ball coming to me. If I create hurt and I create pain, I'm throwing the same energy again. But if I understand they are in pain and I send a beautiful blessing to them, I have changed my karma. So I changed my karma from creating pain in response to their behavior to remaining fine and to actually heal them using the power of thoughts, feelings, and blessings. So the karma ball which returned was not a pleasant one, but because I created a beautiful karma now, destiny change. So which one is powerful? This one or this one? Which is powerful? The ball coming to me or the ball I'm throwing now? Always? So never live like a victim to your life situations. It's only a ball which is on the return journey. Life is not about remember what was the first line? Life is not about what is coming to me. Life is about what I'm feeling about what is coming to me. Close your eyes. See any karmic account that we want to change. Remember, if anyone's not being right to me, if it's a very tough karmic account right now, we are not meeting for the first time. They and me have met before. And we created a karmic account, the energy of which is continuing now. This time, I'm going to change it. This time, I'm going to change the energy. Now look at them gently, exercise. Don't look at them as a face. Don't look at them as a relationship. Just look at them as that energy. Because when we met that time, this was not the face. This was not the relationship. The karmic account was just between I, the soul, and that soul. So just look at them there. Look at yourself in the center of the forehead, point of light, energy. Look at them there. If it is a very complicated karmic account, not just a little aggression or hurt, not that. Something similar to what I shared about the family. Then to remember, if someone is doing wrong to me today, I need to apologize for what I have done in the past. If someone is being wrong to me today, I need to apologize. Don't go and verbally apologize to them, but I need to apologize to them in my thoughts for what I have done to them in the past. So just say to them, I don't remember, but I'm sorry for what I have done in the past. So we are saying sorry to those who are being wrong to us today. Second, I apologize for the past. I forgive you for what you are doing today. First is apology for what I have done in the past. Forgiveness for what you are doing to me today. Third, very important, create this thought, past karmic account is over. We want to finish this energy. Past karmic account is over. I forgive. I forget. I release. I let go. Past is past. It's over. And now, a new karmic account, where I send blessings to you. Blessings means high vibrational thoughts, highest level karma. Gently send them a blessing. You are a pure soul. You are a powerful soul. If they don't behave right with me today in this karmic account, send them a blessing. You are a loveful soul. You and me have a beautiful relationship. We are sending them a new karma ball. That soul is going to receive this message from you. Our relationship is in harmony. Past is past, it's over. And as we are creating this energy, this is our new karma ball that we are sending to them. The first person who's getting healed is I. Because I am throwing that high energy karma ball. I am getting healed. That energy is reaching them. And when I keep sending this karma ball daily for the next few days, they will start changing. Because we are sending healing energy. Blessing is healing. When I create that blessing, I heal first. And when I am healed, that vibration is reaching them, they are healing. So let's repeat the thoughts once again. Past is past. It's over. I release. I let go. I forgive. I forget. I begin a new karmic account. It's very important to say this line. We are creating a karma which says past energy is full stop. I create a new karmic account. I send love, respect, and blessings to you. Now, gently, you have to choose what blessing to give them. How to choose what blessing to give them? What is the pain that you can see in them right now? So let's say, for example, they are aggressive. Your blessing will be, you are a peaceful soul. So it's like giving them the vitamin of which there is a deficiency. If they are rude, manipulative, you are a loveful soul. If they are low, fearful, worried, sad in life, you are a happy soul. So this is the definition, this is the vocabulary of blessing. You are a fill in the blank, put there the quality, the value they need, and make that your vibration. We are shifting our present karma from you are the cause of my pain to you are a beautiful, pure, powerful, peaceful, loveful soul. Can you see the shift in the energy that will happen? Will the energy shift? Where will it go? We were going here, now we will go there. So when we heal, it's not only I healing, automatically the other soul starts healing. Again, bring it here. When they are in pain, if I don't take care, I'm also in pain. Both are in pain. And when both are in pain, both will go. But when one is in pain and the other soul immediately starts giving a blessing, it's as simple as this was hurting. We said my hand is perfect. Is this easy to do? Is this, how many feel they can do this from tomorrow? You know, you will get amazing results. And with practice, what happens? It becomes your first thought. My head is paining. My head is paining. We just keep saying it. Just say, it is perfect. So one is that painkiller and one is this painkiller. Our thoughts can heal the pain because our thoughts are the ones which create the pain. Don't our thoughts create the problem? So who will resolve the problem? The thinking. So when my body is not perfect, I just have to say my body is perfect. When the person is not perfect, what do I just have to say? Don't say what they are, say what you want them to be. That's your blessing. When you say what they are, you're consuming the pain. When you're giving a blessing, you are healed and you are healing them. Look at the difference. One destiny will take us here, the other one will take us here. It's not here, it's here. So tomorrow morning, if they do what we predicted today, just train your mind. It's very easy. As a child, we were taught, if someone gives you something, say thank you. It took us a few days to learn the thank you, right? But our parents did give up on us. They said, say thank you, say thank you, say thank you. We learned how to say thank you. Just train your mind for a few days. When they are not behaving my way, I'm only going to create a thought. You are a perfect soul, you are a beautiful soul, you are a pure soul, you are a loveful soul. When everything seems to be going wrong in the relationship, say my relationship is perfect. When we don't seem to be getting along, say we get along extremely well. Because thoughts create our life, not life creates our thoughts. When something is not going right at work, what will we say? It's just the beginning of the pain. But if I start saying nothing is going right, I hope I don't lose my job, I hope they're not angry with me, I don't know what will happen next, then it shall happen. And when it happens, we say, I knew this was going to happen. It is not I knew it was going to happen. I made it happen by thinking that way. So everyone learned what to do? Only one thing, just speak lies throughout the day. That's all that we have to do. What is not visible, think that, speak that, think that, speak that, and make it a reality. This is the power of the mind. And if there is any past wound there, when we start using this power, there is no situation in life where we will not remain the master. Whether it is a body disease, whether it's a relationship, whether it's something at work, whether it's a failure. Sometimes it's not about forgiving people, but sometimes we need to forgive. Put the finger. Again, close your eyes. Now nobody else on the screen of the mind. A past decision, a past karma. I believed it was a mistake. People around me said it was a mistake. Everyone held me responsible for it. Everyone said I was the cause of everything having gone wrong. I created the pain and I've held on to it. And I recorded there, I was wrong. Very strong recording. I was wrong. Now we're going to change that recording. Past is past. It's over. It was some past karmic account. I forgive myself. Let's say it there to yourself. I forgive myself. I love myself. I accept myself. I am a pure divine being. And while I'm healing myself, forgive everyone who blamed me that day. Don't hold anything against them. They were just reacting to the situation. No holding anything against them. To remember, this journey is of I, the soul alone. This scene is over. I may not meet those people again. The recording is permanent. Forgive them. It was not their mistake. They just reacted to the situation. Now, this recording will not change by just doing it once today. For the next few days, do it every night before going to sleep. This is a piece of paper, and I've drawn a dark color circle on this piece of paper. Hold it like this, just draw. The older the wound is, the deeper it is. Because I repeated that thoughts many times, I spoke about it to many people, it's there. If it's a past life one, it's even deeper. What are we going to do now? We are overwriting on that pattern. The earlier pattern was, I was wrong. I am not worthy. Nobody likes me. This was the pattern. Now we overwrite. I forgive. I love, whether it's myself or them. I accept. So this overwriting will take a few days. Ready to invest that time? Few days? Why should we invest? Because I, the soul, will leave the costume. And how would I want to leave the costume? Everybody, how would you like to leave the costume? How many want to leave happy while leaving? Happy while leaving. First, we'll have to be happy while living. First, we have to be happy while living. And if we are happy while living, and we have created this healing energy with everyone, karma baggage, then leaving will be, how would it be? How would it be? Easy. Easy. There are two things we need to make easy. One is leaving, and the other to allow others to live with dignity. We live our life saying to each other, I'll never be able to live without you. How many say this to their family, to their partner, to their parent, to their children? Raise your hands. I'll never be able to live without you. And we also believe you will not be able to live without me. Because we thought that is love. Attachment and love is different. Attachment means dependency. Attachment means what will happen to me when you leave. And attachment also says, you see what will happen to you when I leave. Don't we say, you will realize my value when I leave? Don't we say that to each other? No, you will see when you're. Do you really want to see them in pain when you leave? Do they want to see you in pain when you leave? No. What do we want to see? Put the finger here. Visualize. I, the soul, left. Come here. Come here. I, the soul, left. Body gone. Finished. Look at the family here. How do you want to see them? How do you want to see them? Just think. This is very important. How do you want to see them? You want to see them in grief? You want to see them not going to normal life? You want to see them saying, how can I live without you? You want to see them saying, I don't want to live anymore? Do you want to see that? What do you want to see? You want to see them coming back to normal. You want to see them having taken charge of their life. Right or wrong, everybody? Raise your hands. Who many want to see this? Sure? We generally don't talk about death. I don't know why we don't talk about it, because that's the only one thing which is certain. It's certain. But we don't talk about it, we don't prepare ourselves for it. And in fact, we prepare the other way around saying, no, I will not, I will not. When we know it's a reality, when we know it's going to happen, how should we prepare each other? Should we say, I know you will not live without me? Or should we say the opposite? Chalo, now you create the right thought. What should be the line? I will not be able to live without you. Change to? Change to? I will not be able to live without you. Change to? Come on, create the courage, create the thought. I will not be able to live without you. Change to? I will be able to live without you. And you will be able to? How? Comfortably. Look at each other. Don't laugh. Look at each other. Say this to each other. We will be fine without each other one day. Because what we think is what we become. What we think is what gets recorded here. What we think will manifest the day this happens. Repeated recording, I will not be able to live, I will not be able to live. It's a complete breakdown that day. It's a reality How much ever I might not want it to happen, it is going to happen. Should I not prepare myself and should I not prepare them? Yes or no? So from today, stop saying, I will not. Well, we will all be able to live without each other. Right or wrong? Now, it's not I who's moved forward. Someone from family has moved forward. Now come here. We are here. Put your hand here. You are here. That soul has moved forward. We believe that they are gone. We are in pain. To remember, only the body is over. Only the body is over. The soul has only left the costume. But the soul is vibrationally connected to us. The soul takes some time to connect to the new costume, the new body, the new family. The soul is connected to us. What are the vibrations we are sending from here? Come back. You will have to come back. I cannot live without you. Hold your hand like this. You need to see what's happening. The soul cannot come back. But what's the energy I'm sending? You will have to come back for me. I cannot live without you. I can never be happy without you. How could you leave me and go like this? Every single thought is not just causing me pain. Where is that pain radiating? Where is that pain radiating to? This soul cannot return. They have entered the womb of the mother. We are saying, come back. Do you know what it can do there? Is this my right thinking? We believe we are in pain. Who do you think is in more pain, we or they? Why are they in more pain? Why are they in more pain? We lost one family member. Big vacuum, big vacuum. But we still have the rest of the family around us. They lost everyone. They lost everyone. They lost everything. Is there any comparison of the pain here? And that is why we were taught, pray for them. That's why we were taught, pray for them. Why pray for them? They have left. Why should we pray for them? Because we know they have left in pain. So pray for them, meditate for them, send healing energy there. So that when the soul moves forward on the journey, our vibrations become their strength. Now, continue holding, and now you tell me what's the right thought now. Instead of saying, come back, what should be the thought? We are going to change every thought. Come back. A new destiny, a very beautiful body waits for you. How will I live without you? Don't worry about me at all. We will all take care of ourselves here. You don't worry about us. Can you imagine how nice this soul feels when we send this message from here? You don't worry about us. We are all fine. You don't worry about us. Instead of saying, how will I take care of this? How will I do this? How will I do this? This soul is neither able to sit there, nor are they able to come back. How could you leave me and go away like this? Complaining for the person who's left. Gratitude. Thank you so much for every moment you spent with us. Can we do this? And when we do this, we will start healing. And when we start healing, the vibration reaches them, they will start healing. And when they start healing, they will be in that new costume in a happier state. And when they are in a happier state, their new costume that is getting created will be healthy. And all this will happen just by me creating the right thought. Should we do it or not do it? Should we? Should we not? So there is no scene of life. There is no situation where we can allow ourselves to go like this. We even have the power when someone is in the body, but the body is not functional anymore. Happens, no? And the doctor says we can't do anything now. Sit with them, hold their hand. Don't think they can't listen to you. They can listen to everything. The body is not working, the soul is perfect. Hold their hand, talk to them. If there's anything to forgive, release, apologize, do it. Gratitude, say it. And most important, tell them, don't worry about us. We are all fine. This body does not work for you anymore. You don't need to be here for our sake. Your new costume is ready. This is love. Attachment is stay here even if the body is not healthy. Be here in front of me. And love is don't worry about us. We are fine. You go towards a beautiful body and a beautiful destiny. Which one do we want to be? Attachment or love? Which one? See the difference? See the difference? This will hurt, this will heal. So when we start practicing meditation on a daily basis, we start strengthening ourselves here. Then creating the high vibrational thoughts in every scene comes natural. But when we have not taken care of our fitness for a very long time, then creating lower energy thoughts in almost every situation comes normal. And when we keep creating those lower vibration thoughts, we are not experiencing emotional health, which means we are not experiencing happiness. And so we said, I want happiness. It is not I want happiness, it is I am a happy soul. The time has come, cannot live like a victim. We have to take charge here, and for which we are going to start strengthening ourselves. And when you start strengthening yourself, you will become the powerhouse of your family. How many of you believe that your children need power, emotional strength, resilience? Raise your hands. Who is going to give it to them? We work hard, we earn. Many of us left our country and came here to create a comfortable life. But today we will have to make them emotionally comfortable. And for that, we need to take charge here. Meditation was an option few years back. Meditation was a choice few years back. Not anymore. Now it's a necessity. You know, like some of the gadgets were a choice, a luxury. Today those gadgets are a necessity. Meditation is a necessity. At least one member in every family needs to have that powerhouse in every family. So that if anything happens with anyone in that family, that one person is like this, strong, powerful, heals and empowers everybody. Who's ready to be that powerhouse? Who's ready to become the powerhouse of their family? Achhe se haath uthao. And when you do that, it's not only you who will remain powerful, they will become powerful. They will just sit with you for 5 minutes and say, now I'm feeling fine, now I'll go to college and handle my problem. You will say, do you want to talk about it? They'll say, no, I don't want to talk about it, I'm fine now. Because they just charged themselves with the powerful battery sitting next to them. But when we worry and we create fear and pain, they say, leave me alone, I want to be alone. We say, I want to sit with you. They say, I don't want to sit with anybody right now, just leave me alone. Because we are adding pain to their pain, because we are in pain worrying for them. Then they have to go and talk to a counselor, a therapist, a friend's parent. Let us be that powerhouse. So next weekend, that is 28th, 29th of September, 10:30 to 12:30, is it okay? 10:30 to 12:30 in the morning, we will be doing the Raj Yoga meditation course at the center in Miami. I think the address will pop up there on the screen. Now you can look at the screen. And thank you so much for not looking at the screen for the last 2 hours. So that's how you become the master of your mind. It did happen here, and then it came back and nobody looked there. You're also going to get a card while you're walking out that will also have the link, and it will give you the address there. But the date and the time is next weekend, 10:30 to 12:30. Grab a picture. Now use the phone. So how many are ready for next weekend? Raise your hand. Ready for next weekend. Everybody raise your hand. Sister needs to see the figure. We have time for parties, we have time for holidays, we have time for eating out, we have time for mindlessly scrolling the screen. Let's take out the time for energizing ourselves. Okay, Ji, come on. Let's sit 1 minute in silence, straight. We've mastered the art. My thought will not be what the situation is. My thought will be what I want the situation to be. Situation is not my life. The way I think about the situation is my life. Everything may be going wrong. My thought is perfect, karma perfect, destiny will change. Everything going perfect, my thought not right, destiny will change. So I am the creator of the destiny. I created the hurt, I heal my pain. Bring your attention to the center of the forehead. Visualize that tiny point of light. I, the soul, eternal. I'm on a long journey. In every life, new body, new family, new environment. I, the same. Situations are outside. I create my karma in the way I respond to the situation, and my karma gets recorded. My karma creates my destiny. I am a pure being. I create the highest vibrational thought in response to every situation. I create the highest energy thought in response to every situation. I am the master of my mind. I am the master of my life. I am perfect. I am divine. My body is perfect, healthy. My relationships are in harmony. I accept everyone. Everyone accepts me. Past is past. I release. I let go. I forgive. I forget. I begin a new karmic account. Abundance is my reality. Success is certain for me. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. Draw a white divine energy circle around yourself. Envelop yourself with the highest vibrational energy, like a cocoon. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. My life is perfect. My life is perfect. I am the powerhouse of my family. I have the power to empower everyone. I am the powerhouse. I prioritize soul strengthening. And next weekend, I take out this time for myself once again. And as I take charge of my destiny, I empower and heal everyone around me. I influence them to change their destiny. Life is perfect. We will remain in silence. And as we walk out today, sisters have prepared for us a little food packet, a sweet, which we call prasad. We will take it in silence, and there will be a personal blessing card with that sweet. So as we walk out in silence, please take your blessing card and sweet. We will not get up together. We will vacate this hall in 5 minutes, but in absolute silence. How many of you are ready to drive home in silence at least for 20 minutes? Raise your hands. 20 minutes of silence will allow everything that you have absorbed to go deep into the subconscious. So 20 minutes in silence. As I request you to get up, please only get up then. 5 minutes, this hall will be empty. Everybody agrees? Yes? Okay. And as you walk out, sweet and blessing card. 2 gates on the top, first floor, and 2 gates here, right? These 2 gates? These 2 gates are exit? Where's page 5? 2 there and 2 here, right? Okay. Those sitting on the sides, from the back, first 4 rows. 4 rows at the back, 4 rows in the front, 4 rows in the front, 4 rows at the back, 4 rows in the aisle. Absolute silence, as if there is no one in this hall. It's I, me, alone, my journey. Angels walking in silence. Saturday, 28th, 10:30 to 12:30. Next 4 rows at the back, Next 4 rows in the front. And next 4 rows in the aisle. Walk gently. Your feet will also not create the noise. Light. I, the divine being, master of this body. Next 4 rows in the front. Those who are sitting in the front, next 4 rows in the front. And everyone sitting on the side aisles. Now everyone can stand up. Everyone who's sitting can. Sister, sister. In silence, let's dry foam in silence today, at least 20 minutes. And these 20 minutes will allow everything that we created to go deep into the subconscious, remaining there as my innate wisdom. We need to move. We have to vacate this at 8 o'clock. Late by 3 minutes. Thank you.